time. Hey, what's up, my friend Calic and I here. In a moment, I'm going to step into my office here at my home and pull out my computer and show you exactly...
He goes, okay, yeah, just breathe. And the second my brother was like, oh, what a douche. And I just hated him. Just the walls just came back up again, you know? I don't...
What up, yo?
Connected to iPhone.
What's up, guys? Dark Alley here, playing Ghost Recon Wildlands, and today I want to do a more proper and concise introduction to what exactly Ghost Mode is in Ghost Recon Wildlands. Now, this is the second video in the series. In the first video, which was a little bit long, I went through and kind of went over a bit of everything you can expect to see in this series. Here, I want to do a point-by-point introduction of the top things that you should know about Ghost Mode before starting it. Maybe there's probably some things here you may not know. I spent a lot of time testing and exploring and figuring things out. All right, guys, so here we go. First of all, Ghost Mode is, well, it's a new mode introduced in Update 15, and honestly, it uses a lot of the immersion ideas that we, the Ghost Recon community, came up with. I can't help but think that Ubisoft was actually kind of listening to us. Not that that's unthinkable, but it does seem that they have. They've taken a lot of...
Yo. What's up, man? Damn. I just got in the damn studio. You think I can come out in the morning? I'll come out in the morning when I leave the gym, yo. Alright.
Immersion ideas and put it in here, and we're going to go over all these things point by point. All right, so probably the first thing you should know is this. When you start Ghost Mode, you're going to be presented with this screen where you have 3 empty slots, just like when you started Fallen Ghost. So you got 3 empty slots. You got to make a whole new character to do Ghost Mode. And you may, hopefully not, but you may have to revisit the screen a few times, because when you die, death is permanent. Now, we'll talk about the permadeath thing here in a minute. Let's get to some more points. It is meant to be an immersive mode, and I think that they've done a pretty good job. Like, for instance, only one weapon. Notice I have no other weapon on my back. If I put my AK away, oh, that's all I've got. Now, I've used a lot of weapons, and we'll have a future video in this series on loadout ideas and how to pick your loadout. I went through many weapons, and if you guys are wondering, this is what I'm using right here. I'm using a pretty chopped down AK-12. One other thing they've done, and this is something that we directly, many of us agreed in our Immersion Ideas videos, is that you can only change your loadout at loadout boxes, ammo boxes, I should say. For instance, let's run up here. There's an ammo box right up here. If I pull up my screen right now and go to loadout, notice I don't even have the list on the side. And if I push, select.
Hey, Kevin O'Leary, a.k.a. Mr. One from Shark Tank here. If you're watching this video, that means I'm on
my rifle. Only ammo boxes, weapon cases, and accessory cases allow you to modify your weapons. That's right. So they've done one really cool thing we suggested. So you need to be careful and plan ahead for your mission. You can change weapons mid-mission, sure, so long as there's an ammo box, a weapon case, or an accessory case. You can come here, and now this little triangle button on the HUD actually serves a purpose. because before you could just change your loadout anywhere, even mid-battle. So that's another thing. So that's two very immersive things right there. There's several immersive things already right there. You can also choose to play without your squad. However, that's an overall new change with Update 15. You can choose to play without your squad in regular gameplay mode as well by simply going to the options menu right here, gameplay, scroll all the way to the bottom, and you can choose to play with or without teammates. Now, that's kind of cool. That's not just something with Ghost Mode. That is something that's universal. Me, Ghost Mode, I choose not to die. I choose to have my squad with me. Along with the other immersive things that they've added again, something else we suggested in our Immersive Ideas videos. I can't help but think that Ubisoft was listening, so thank you so much, guys. Another thing is this bit of realism right here, where you can see on the bottom left-hand corner of my screen, I have a 30-round magazine. If I fire off 7 rounds in the normal game and then reload it, it's just going to replenish those 7 rounds. But here, like in real life, if I drop that mag, and I just screwed myself out of 23 rounds. So, and a lot of games do this, and I'm actually surprised Ghost Recon didn't do it initially. I think it's something that should be in the game. Well, now it is. If you play Ghost Mode, if I fire 1 round and reload, bam, there went 29 rounds. They're now lost. So, getting more ammo capacity is something that you want to keep your eyes on. Something else that you may or may not notice in Ghost Mode, this is actually something you may not know. And yes, I am going to get to the permadeath thing. Trust me, there's a lot I want to talk about there. That's why I'm holding off on that. Another point is resources. Whenever you collect resources in Ghost Mode, you get 50% more than other modes. It seems to be something to kind of help you out. Notice right there I just got 75, whereas in the normal game I would have gotten 50. Now this also goes for convoys. If you take a 5,000 convoy, like say in Kawani or here in Libertad where I'm at right now, instead of the 5,000, I'll get 7,250. See, it says, if I hover over it, it says plus 5,000, but if I go collect that, I'll actually get 7,250. It gives you plus 50% on all your resource gathering. That's kind of cool. I figure it's something to kind of help you out along your way out on Ghost Mode. Speaking of that, it also gives the ability to travel anywhere, even places you haven't been. Like over here in the cruise, you can see I've not been here yet. But if I want to, as you can see right here, I can hold X and fast travel to a place I've never been. It's a handy little tool. It's just another thing they've given us to kind of help us progress more quickly in Ghost Mode. And things do go much faster when you can just fast travel around. However, that's just Rebel outposts. If you want to travel to a town, you do have to have been there first. Now, as you can see here, this just reminded me.
Play on PS4 Pro.
Interesting technique.
As I arrived here, all your DLC that you had in the game is still available in Ghost Mode. When I go to vehicle drop off, I still have the ridiculous list of about 40 to 50 vehicles right here. You still have access to all your DLC, and everything you earn here likewise carries over, like this fancy armor I'm wearing. We'll talk about that. Let's go ahead and talk about that. Let's get some of the, actually, let's hold off on this. Let's talk about the bad parts. Let's talk about the bad stuff. Then we'll go back to more good news about Ghost Mode. One thing that's very immersive is that if you die, you die. When you die in Ghost Mode, it's permanent. Now, that doesn't mean if I go down, like I can go down and my teammates will revive me. But if you get a game over screen, then it's game over, and you do have to re-roll all over from scratch. We'll talk about some of those aspects here in a second. Now, that does not mean a game over from mission failure. You can fail a mission by being detected or whatever, and you'll still be good. It's just if you die. I cannot confirm if that goes along, if that includes killing rebels. Kill enough rebels, you're going to get a warning on your screen that says if you kill any more, you'll receive a game over. I hate doing that, but that was just for demonstration. I actually cannot confirm that will actually cause your character to be deleted. Maybe someone can confirm that for me. I'm not about to test that after, probably 40 hours in this character already. I'm not about to risk trying that. Now, so let's talk more about the permadeath kind of thing. This does go with the exoskeleton, which I'll talk about here in a minute. You see I've unlocked bits of exoskeleton. This does carry over to the main campaign, and even if you die, you will keep all of that. Let's just get that out of the way right now. Now let's talk about some other aspects of death. There's a lot of aspects of death I want to talk about because permadeath is something which makes me a bit nervous. One reason that permadeath makes me nervous is this game definitely is not without its bugs. Okay, we all know now. Ubisoft has been going through and fixing these bugs systematically. A lot of ones that used to happen don't happen anymore. It's getting better. But every time a new patch comes out, as with any game, so too do new bugs. And some people have reported dying due to some bugs having to do with parachutes in aircraft, for instance. Now, that's one thing I want to talk about. In ghost mode, I would recommend you simply avoid all aircraft.
Don't fly.
Unless you have to.
Exactly.
And all mode.
Don't fucking fly if you playing ghost mode, bro. I'm telling you right now, like you said, that permadeath, that's the first time I died. You're like, no, matter of fact, the first 2 times I died was helicopters. The first time I jumped and my fucking parachute wouldn't come out. Hit the ground, fucking died. Like, what the fuck? The second time I died was in a helicopter. I'm trying to get away from the motherfuckers, man. Ass of enemies on me. Hop in the helicopter, try to fly off. Man, motherfucker shot that shit down immediately. I was like, man, fuck that shit. The third time I died, shit, I made it all the way to El Sueño and just trying to get up into that big ass temple at the top of the mountain, man. The motherfuckers gunned my ass down. I played that shit too many fucking hours, yo. That permadeath is no fucking joke. And I ain't even got all the armor out that shit. I played it 3 different times and still didn't get to unlock all the fucking armor, yo. I'm thinking about doing it again, like trying it one more time. But like you say, that when you unlock the armor, you get to keep it. So now I can just run like a different, because there's different parts of the cartel you got to take down. Like if you take down everybody who's a part of the distribution, you'll get a piece of armor. If you take down everybody who's a part of the influence, you'll get a piece of armor. And so I did all those, but I didn't do production, I think. So instead of doing everything else, I believe if I go in there and if I just take out everybody who's a part of production, and then I can get that one piece of armor I didn't unlock the first time, then I'll be done with that shit, yo, because playing that shit in permadeath, man, that shit is hard as fuck, yo. I swear.
Motorcycles. The reasons being, it's too easy to take a header off a cliff in a motorcycle and die. And trust me, I've had many people just scroll through the comments in these videos, in this series. I've had many reports of people who took a header off a cliff, died with a motorcycle, and because of that lost 20, 30, or even more hours of gameplay because they crashed in such a place, in such a way that their teammates could not revive them. Or maybe they were playing alone. Helicopters is kind of the same thing, except it has to do with the anti-air defense systems. Mm-hmm. That's the kind of dice you really don't want to roll. Do I really want to fly this chopper and save a little time going from point to point,
nope,
risking getting those missiles shot after me? Sure, you can fly low and try to avoid them, but what happens when your parachute glitches, or you crash into the ground on accident, or you just fail to dodge a missile entirely? I say, and many people will agree with me on this, avoid aircraft and motorcycles. Everyone who plays Ghost Mode is probably in agreement. Yeah. Motorcycles are a great way to get around, but it's so easy to trip over a rock, fall down a cliff, and not be able to be revived by your teammates. There's still a few more things I want to talk about death. I want to keep this video short, but there's still a few more things. If you are about to do a mission that you're nervous about dying on, for instance, let's have a look at some of the missions I've done here. I talked in the previous video about the order in which I did the missions, where I do the harder missions where I think death might be possible first, and once I get those out of the way, I move on to the easier stuff. So what I'm saying is, if you are afraid of dying on a mission, go hop on your main character in regular mode. Get on your level 30 or your tier 1.
The movie or the TV series? Oh, Harry. He ran him over with the station wagon. Put that motherfucker on the top of the station wagon and brought his ass to the goddamn house. It's a Bigfoot. That was a big ass motherfucker who played that dude too. That was John Lithgow in that movie. Or John Lithgow? Dan Aykroyd. No, it wasn't Dan Aykroyd. Harry and the Hendersons. That was my shit though. They reboot everything else. Why ain't nobody do that shit yet? They done did Ninja Turtle 15 times. They got 22 Batmans, 17 Spider-Mans. Then they about to do Venom, the Spider-Man. Same shit. It's like I watched that shit, Harry and Henderson's. A solo movie. There's rebooting, remakes, and spin-offs.
One character or whatever. Get on your regular character, do some dry runs on the mission, find out how to do it, then go back to ghost mode, and now you know how to do it. There are some missions, I mean, we've all done, by now most of us have played through the game, and there's some missions that each of us know that there is a chance of failure. Go practice it. Or watch my upcoming video guides, which will show you how to get through the missions with as much ease as possible, specifically made, for ghost mode. Okay, so is there anything to talk about dying? Yeah, there is one more note about dying I want to make here. Again, remember that character creation screen I showed you? If you die, it takes you back there, and you have 3 blank slots. So it's like, well, there you go. Let's start all over again. You start all over again at Mario. Some viewers have suggested to me, and I want to put forth, first of all, I do not endorse this, have not tested this, and will not test this because I never endorse cheating or exploiting. People have suggested to me multiple ways to possibly avoid permadeath. I would not try any of these. I'm actually pretty sure most of these aren't going to work. One idea is, this has been suggested to me by a couple different viewers. What if you back up your saves? Back up your saves to an external device. That way, if you die, just reload your saves. I'm sure that's easier to do on PC than on console. I'm on PS4, but you could technically do that on PS4, but I haven't tested it. I won't test it. So don't ask me to. Well, go ahead and ask me to, but I still won't. I think Ubisoft actually saw that one coming, and that's why every time you start the game now it says installing game content, and when you click on ghost mode it does a quick download of files or does a quick thing. I think it actually might save your ghost mode save separately from everything else just to prevent people from doing that. I cannot confirm or deny that. Another idea which has been suggested, and I classify this stuff with scum saving. It's the same kind of thing I don't do in other games. I'm just saying I don't endorse it. If you do it, it's fine. But one possible idea is if your team is down and you go down, that's what happened to me I've had one death in ghost mode, and that's what happened. My entire team was down. When I went down, I had no one to save me, so I had to just sit there and watch my time tick out and die. It's possibly possible you could just quickly close the app, or if you're on a computer, just hit Alt F4 real quick. And just have to redo that one mission. But I wouldn't recommend that either, because that goes another thing I want to talk about ghost mode here. Just mention real quickly. A lot of people have mentioned a lot of bugs. A lot of people have lost their characters entirely to glitches, the game freezing, and other things. Now I haven't yet. I've actually had the game freeze. I had a blue screen during a mission. My game blue screened on me. I came back and it put me right at the end of the mission, right where
that shit sounds familiar. Small Wonder, but I can't place what it was about. Small Wonder. That sounds like some what was the robot girl name? Damn, I can't think of that shit either. My memory is fading me. Small Wonder. That was the little girl robot. Yeah. And then there was another show that came on after that. It was like Small Wonder, and then the Adventures of Pippi Longstockings. And then you can watch 21 Jump Street and The Facts of Life. Man, y'all ain't grow up on that good shit, man. These fucking 90s, 2000 kids don't know shit. Oh, Parker Lewis can't lose. I remember that shit, yo. Mallory. I don't know that one. Welcome back, Carter. Punky, that's who I was trying to think about, yo. Punky Brewster. She had the colorful ass hair, right? Yo, Punky Brewster. And she lived with her uncle. I was just trying to think of that fucking show. That's some crazy ass Matrix shit too. I have to think about Small Wonder. I was like, what's the other Pippi Longstockings? And then there was another little girl had colorful ass fucking hair, yo. I don't know. She got brown hair. What's the? I'm still thinking about something else. What was the little girl? She had like colorful ass fucking like. Oh, am I thinking about Rainbow Bright? Nah, this chick wearing a lot of colorful ass clothes though. Oh, that's what I'm just remembering a lot of colors. I don't know why I thought it was a hair, but when it comes on, like all the words you got all in these bright colors and stuff.
Maybe the world is blind.
Yo, I can't believe we used to watch this shit, yo.
Don't know.
Yo, Benson was the black dude. Yeah. The rich black dude. Benson, and then hey, right after that shit went off, this shit right here came on.
Streaks on the china, never mattered before. Who cares?
Yo. Yeah, I don't even want to go back in time, boy. I was going way back. Oh, I remember this shit right here.
Sometimes the world looks perfect, nothing to rearrange. Sometimes you just get a feeling like you need some kind of change.
Yo, that's fucking crazy. I'm so fucking old, bro. There goes some 80s shit, yo. Perfect Strangers, Doogie Howser, MacGyver, Who's the Boss, He-Man, Not Blossom, Magna P.I., Night Court, Growing Pains, Miami Vice, Chips. Yo, Silver Spoons, Family Matters, 18. Oh, Darkwing Duck was the shit. The Golden Girls, Laverne and shit. Oh, Fraggle Rock. I ain't never really liked Cheers, yo. Different Strokes. Yo, 21 Jump Street. Dukes of Hazzard. Yo, our lineup is fucking hot, son. Now I'm having flashbacks, yo. I'm telling you, son. Yo, our TV shows was fucking crazy. Let me stop that shit, man. I'm really feeling my age just now. Wow, that's amazing. That is really amazing, dude.
Smallfoot in theaters.
Humans really do exist.
I should be, but I have had a lot of people report missing their character entirely, losing everything they got. That said, if you're about to die, what do you have to lose, right? So there is that. Consider it that way. If you're about to die, you're going to lose your character anyway. When you're playing Ghost Mode, you have a new screen in your little tac map pause menu here, which will replace the challenge screen with this. Now, note that this is doing showing you the total of everyone you've taken down. This is not this playthrough. If you want to see what you've taken down this playthrough on this character, you look on this screen. What this screen is for is to show you, notice how with the new prestige points thing, each boss you drop gives you 400 prestige points. It's pretty much all this is doing. And it's showing you, your unlocks. Like you can see here, it went under dismantle production. The only piece of exoskeleton I have left is the back piece. It shows I've already unlocked that. We'll talk about exoskeleton here in a second because that's part of the fun stuff, and that's one main reason I'm playing Ghost Mode. All this screen shows you is that I've killed these guys at one point or another, earned their prestige points. I can't get them again. If I were to die right now, I'd have to restart from scratch from Amaru and Atakwa, complete restart, but this screen would look the same. Because once you unlock the exoskeleton pieces, they are permanent. You have unlocked them. And also, once you earn the 400 prestige points from each of these guys, also I should mention that top one there, reaching level 30, that's 3,000 prestige points, as just like reaching tier 1. This stuff, all permanent. So if I make a new character, I beat everyone on the left-hand side of the menu over there, I'm not getting any prestige points. Reaching level 30 won't get me any prestige points. I've already hit that once. You only get that one time. Because prestige points are, they don't apply to just your character. They apply to basically everything because they let you open crates. Let's have a look at the exoskeleton. By 100% dismantling each wing of El Sueño's operation, you get new pieces. For instance, security gives you the boots, which you can hardly even see down there. And then influence gives you the chest piece. Smuggling gives you the legs. Production gives you the back. El Sueño gives you the headpiece. I do have multiple strategies on how to, most efficiently work your way through this map here. I mentioned in the last video, I'll have a shorter video going through that. In the future of this series, I'll have a quick little video just showing what is the best strategy to make it through here and get those pieces if that's what you're after. Now, speaking of the exoskeleton pieces, another thing I want to mention is difficulty you're playing on. I'm playing on arcade. I'm playing with full HUD and my team. I could turn off my team. I could put it on extreme and, etc. And I could die a lot, but that's not fun for me, especially since I have to make these videos to show you guys. I have to figure out how to do this stuff, and I have a certain obligation to make videos, get content out there for you guys. I'm playing it on arcade. There's no shame in playing on arcade mode. I just want to get the darn exosuit. Once you get this exosuit, as you see, if I go over here Let's go over here. I can turn on tier 1 because I'm level 30. I can go ahead and activate tier mode. First, I want to make sure I get this exosuit. Then I'll be a little more carefree about my playstyle here because I'll have gotten basically everything I want out of ghost mode. One thing that ghost mode gives you is, to sum this up, one great thing ghost mode gives you is immersion. Lots of immersion through just deciding when to reload your weapon, if to reload, because if you drop a magazine, you're potentially wasting bullets. It gives you immersion through permanent death. It gives you immersion through only, really having to make your weapon choices carefully. You may make every decision that you make, you have to make carefully. Right now, my goal is to get the exoskeleton suit of armor, and I'm fine with leaving my team on, putting it on arcade mode, and just blazing through to get that done. I've already beaten this game multiple times. It's fine. Have fun in whatever way you want to. Once I get the stuff I want out of ghost mode, I'm looking forward to the challenge. The challenge of doing simple missions in Ataqua, knowing that if I die, I'll have to start over and do it again. Or, in some cases, working through tier mode. Tier mode is going to force your difficulty down. I will inevitably embark on tier mode. I'm going to try and see if I can get the gold exoskeleton. There's 3 levels. There's the brown one you get at first. It's kind of brown and silver. Once you hit level 30, you get the one I have, which is silver and blue. And then once you hit tier 1, you get the gold one. Of course I'm going to try that. And I'll probably die at some point in tier mode trying. And I'll lose all of this progress. But we'll see what happens. First, I want to get my exoskeleton, get this gear, get some more content to test out for you guys, and then we'll see what happens. All right, guys, that's about it for my intro into ghost mode. Everything you need to know, some of the questions you may have had, some things you may or may not have known. There's a lot of perks like being able to fast travel anywhere, to rebel hideouts anyway, to the rebel rally points. You can travel to any of those. Getting 50% extra resources, that's a nice little perk. There's a lot of cool immersive things here. I really like only being able to change my loadout at the ammo boxes. It makes for decision making, and everything being so critical on you surviving really helps me figure out, and I learn my weapons better. I've learned my weapons better in this mode than I have testing. As I've said before, I now know more about the AK-12 than I ever knew from testing it. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. There's much more to come in this series. There's going to be individual videos on how, strategies for assigning skill points and what order, which skills are most important. There's going to be mission strategies. There's going to be loadout strategies. Everything to come on Ghost Mode because this is so much fun. And I know a lot of you guys are having fun with Ghost Mode too. Guys, thank you so much for watching. It's been a real pleasure. I'm Dark Dowley. I will catch you all next time.
You wouldn't accept an incomplete job from anyone else. Why accept it from your allergy pills? Flonase Sensimist relieves all your worst symptoms.
I'm currently painting a picture from a photograph. So I'm doing, I didn't see the phone. I really don't like those. I really don't like phone pictures, because most of the time, even though it's these really good phones nowadays, like it's hard to blow it up as big as I do when I print it and still be able to keep a lot of the detail. So it all depends on really if somebody knows how to use their camera phone, because there's ways to fucking up your resolution on your phones and make them shits nice, and then people got all these editing apps and shit like that. So I wouldn't say no, Generally, people who take pictures on their phones, they're not really like a photographer. And so people think every picture is a good picture, and when in reality, most pictures are crappy. Most pictures that everyday people take on an everyday basis are fucking crappy ass pictures. Okay, it shows your outfit, or it shows the sky, or your dog, or whatever. But they're always crappy because nobody can figure out light and shadow for some reason. It's taken me a long time to figure out light and shadow. I've been studying this shit for years now. So it's not impossible. I know some very talented people who aren't professional photographers who take awesome pictures on their phone, but they're rare. Very rare. Most of the time I will turn down cell phone pictures if I look at it and be like, oh, this is a cell phone picture that was taken in a bathroom of a club somewhere. Right. Once again, I wouldn't say it's impossible. Oh, look, this is a good picture. No, it's not. No, it really isn't. It's not a good photograph at all. I can't even see the fucking top of your head in that picture. Why do you always chop off the top of the heads? My God.
I've been told I'm pesky and annoying.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, dude. Cozy cat. Catex. Might be. That's the Hyper X guy in the back. Yeah. Oh, the Nomad. He's not gonna use his buff. He's just gonna run away with his... Okay. Okay. And
fuck your family, motherfucker, cheater. Fuck your mommy, ass motherfucker. You
Okay.
understand?
Yes.
Yes, you are a stupid player, motherfucker.
Yes.
You're cheater.
Yes.
Put this online, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Fuck your family.
Such a nice guy. What was his name? I think he's gonna respawn in DZO2 checkpoint or safe house. Oh, there we go. Marco Stel NL, Marco Stel NL, fuck your family, motherfucker cheater. Lovely community. Gotta love that guy. Oh, there he goes again, making sure that I read it. He is in the safe house, otherwise he wouldn't be typing that out, I think. So he's either just outside of the checkpoint or in the safe house. Oh, there we go again. Such a lovely guy. You are so retard. Without cheat aimbot, you are garbage motherfucker. Think your caps lock's on, buddy. You make advertising to UB fuck your family retard player. Yes. This guy had 94 days played? Oh, so he probably knows who I am then. I'm just waiting for him to get out of the safe house. We don't want to miss this, right? Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch though. I'm gonna switch. He's not coming. 94 days played with No Man and Shock. Nice. What a... Oh! Actual PvP? What? Whoo! Manhunt? Yeah, boy! Actual PvP? We might get something. We might get something. Please don't be dead before I arrive. We might have some actual PvP here. I do not know the names. That's usually a bad sign. But we'll see. As I said, pretty bad sign. Oh no. Can I hit this guy? Oh, what the fuck? There we go. This is for you. Okay. I still got my ult. Ooh!
Fucking noob. Fucking noob. Marco shit of piece of shit.
GG, dude.
Fuck my dick, lol.
Okay.
Fuck my dick.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Yeah, it was the trash talker. Marco style. Fuck your family, motherfucker. It was the trash talker. Such a nice guy. I was right. We got him again. We transferred to the same server. Cancer cheater. Oh, that's the other guy. I just gotta love these guys. Gotta love these guys.
Summer at the watering hole. Even hooligans join the fray.
It's hoonigans.
Hooligans? Hooligans.
Hoon with an N.
Not hooligans.
Hoonigans.
What language?
Oh, here we go.
Motherfucker.
Here we go. Somebody died already? What? I killed him? What? What did the other guys die to? What happened there? Easy. Am I back as well? Oh, you're going back to the checkpoint. You're gonna go back to the checkpoint, boy. Come on. Easy, dude.
Yes, motherfucker.
Easy. Easy, dude. Yo, what's up, guys? What's up? Let me farm my ult back meanwhile. Oh yeah, there we go again. Fuck your family in the ass, motherfucker cheater. Such a nice guy. 94 days played, by the way.
Cancer. Suck dick, cancer, lul.
Hi, man. What's up?
Suck dick.
What's up, man?
Suck dick, man. Suck dick.
You stepped out of the bed with the wrong leg today?
Suși pula, știi ce e aia? Bă, Florin, mai lasă-mă în pula mea, că vorbesc cum vreau eu.
Vorbește cum vrei tu, dar eu tu vreau să salut eu. Hello, man.
Hello.
Salut you.
What's up?
Salut.
I hope you are Marco.
Yes.
You're really Marco.
Yes.
Yes, nice to meet you, man.
Thanks, dude.
Nice.
Your teammate is.
To fuck your mom in ass, motherfucker, cheater. Fuck your mom in ass. Fuck your family. Putu-ți morți în morți.
Your teammate's pretty toxic, dude.
Yeah, and your father. Fuck him ass, piece of shit. Fuck your mother in ass, mother. Retard player.
No, man.
Fuck your family in ass, motherfucker, retard player. What is your build? Now,
after
stop the...
You know,
I
now,
really
Florine,
want to meet you, and I really meet you.
Yes.
It's a pleasure, man.
Now, start the game and show your build online. Now.
Hey,
what
dude.
Did you use?
I'm streaming right now, dude. I'm alive on Twitch.
Okay, you're streaming now. Okay, I understand. Florine, mă lași?
Florine, when you're streaming, fucking.
Yes, you're streaming now. Start the game now and show your build now online. Show your build now.
I'm streaming, dude.
Now.
I don't think you understand. I'm live right now.
Motherfucker, show your build now. What build you use? Show your build now.
I'm live right now, dude.
You have.
Yeah, it's on stream right now.
Your gun,
Marco,
your arm,
one moment,
your show your build now.
Asked me to ask you, why don't you have the build in the game? Why don't you put the? You really
online. You put your now.
I'm streaming right now.
I don't see anything anymore. I don't see. You put on only video. You make a build, make a mother.
Are you watching the stream?
No.
Put your build now. What
yes?
you use now?
It's on the stream.
No.
You can go to my stream.
No. What?
You can watch it now. Go to my stream. Yes.
Record now. Record.
I am streaming. You can watch this live right now on Twitch.
Okay. Show your build. No.
I am showing my build. Just
everything on YouTube.
Blah.
God, I just love these guys.
Advertising and you do what you want. Cheat all, motherfucker. I put all. Fuck your family.
If you talk loud enough, eventually it's gonna be true. Oh. Where's the toxic guy? There he is. Get out of my face. I need to kill the toxic guy, dude.
No problem.
Alright. I hope you're watching the stream, dude. This is just another chapter in the amazing adventures of the DZ. There we go again. Fuck your family on stream, motherfucker. I really wonder whether these guys have a keyboard that works or not, you know? It's like, it's questionable at this point. Both their gameplay and their language implies that their keyboard is broken, but we'll see, you know? We'll see.
Bă, dă mâine așa, la mișto, ca să ne...
Oh, here we go. They blued? And they tackling? Okay. Oh, come on. Fuck, man. The blades, Predator blade got me.
Mâncați gura ta, că n-ați ars odată, mâncați gura ta. De unde morți, mă, și-a făcut atacul? Dar tu nici în pula mea așa.
Come on, it's a Pred lead. Okay, let's go. Fuck it, face tank. Fuck, I pressed medkit. Rip, dude. Damn, dude. Yeah, I got the Trash Talker, though. I got the Trash Talker, one of them, though. Two of them are Trash Talker. I got one of the Trash Talkers. Alright, I think they're still in their grounds. Just gotta just play a bit more careful. There we go. On the floor.
Fuck your family.
And you're last, bitch. Let's go. Come back here, bitch.
Fuck your family, motherfucker.
On the floor. There we go.
Fuck your mom, motherfucker.
Easy, dude.
Fuck your family.
Easy.
Fuck your ass, motherfucker. Fuck your
Easy. Oh fuck, I'm dying to mobs. This guy is not having a good time. He's just not enjoying his time right now. There we go, the text again. 94 days played, guys. 94 days played.
Fucker.
Nick Marlowe with the 300 cheer.
Family, motherfucker, retard player.
Thank you very much for the cheer, dude.
Fuck your
very much appreciated.
Motherfucker. Put this on your stream. I fucking this game. Fuck you, Ubisoft. Fuck you, motherfucker. You stay only on PC and your brain is finished, motherfucker.
Yeah, like.
Oh, here comes a touchdown.
You not are a first play, you on the floor because you don't use cheat. When you use cheat, you kill all the server, motherfucker.
Okay. You want to squat up and just floor him a bit, you know? You want to farm him a bit, put him in the checkpoint a bit.
Let's floor these apes. We floor some apes.
You want to join?
Yeah, I will start the apes for that.
Try to get in here. Try to get in here.
Cheater hackers.
Have you ever considered that maybe you're just not as good?
No, it's not for because you use aimbot, you use RPM. You're not.
Do you have any proof?
You don't.
That's not an option, Mark. We know how that is.
Without cheat, you are like another player. What build you have build?
Well, we'll see in Division 2. We'll see in Division 2. Okay, give you a flag?
No toxic. You want a flag right now?
Yeah.
Fuck him up. Fuck him up!
Oh, the tackling! Easy, dudes! Easy! Easy!
Fuck your face!
Oh, now he's gonna feel the pain, dude.
Yep.
What's with this AP guy?
No, he's friendly. He's friendly. That guy was killing them as well. Okay, let's go to the safe house. Let's go to the safe house.
The angry Dan Link.
He doesn't come out of the safe house now.
Where is team?
Get your teammates, man. The teammates.
Your team is...
Just imagine being him, you know, going through life with that mentality. Just always being angry as fuck.
Where is your friend, Ruski? Where is your friend?
Oh, yes, him, right?
You kick it out?
I want to see what it is. Where?
All cheater on the street. All cheater
on the floor.
On the floor.
Easy.
On the floor.
The other guy was here. The other guy was right here. The other guy. He's running. He's right there.
Just hit him once, Marco.
He can't.
Oh, yeah, he's slamming up. He's out.
Easy.
Let him talk.
Shoot, come, ha, 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 ha.
Back to checkpoint. He's not having a good day.
No, his day is fine.
Oh, now I'm getting the whispers. Nice.
Oh, he's whispering you now?
Elsa, go suck dick, lol, cheater.
Yeah, that sounds like him. Oh, he's back.
Shoot, motherfucker.
How'd you end up with the El Royale?
7 strangers. Howdy. 7 secrets.
You do know something, don't you?
No, the family. No, family. No. No, please don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. How's your day? Yeah, how's your day?
Looks like a native. Oh! Oh, they're gonna not like that.
The crit guy's also
Easy, dude. Easy.
Easy!
What did you say? Oh.
Kilo Marco, come back. Nice, good. He tried. Floor. Easy gay on floor.
You like my station? Oh,
Yeah.
stop, safe house, you spawned safe house?
Kilo Marco, you good? It was nice play.
Yeah, I was.
On the floor! On the floor! On the floor!
Oh my god.
Ja, hinlegen.
Oh, they
Oh, you flagged rogue.
Oh no.
Nein,
Minus 20 IQ.
those guys are so done with this game. They will not come back.
No, tomorrow they log on and then the cycle starts all over again for them. This is their life, dude.
Just drop it.
And then just buying the Division 2 and restarting the same cycle.
Yeah.
Ach, shit,
It's never gonna stop for them. This is their life, dude.
Oh, you
94 days playtime. I think I'm done though. Like, let's buy off.
Oh, one more.
I think like legit there's something wrong with him in his head.
Like, he always had retard with multiple Ds at the end. He just...
Yeah, like he probably types with his face, you know? Like he gets the keyboard and he goes like this. That's how, that's what he does. That's what he does, probably.
It was an fish face, right?
I'm gonna go to a different server. Ooh, that was some fun though. Let's go to the checkpoint.
We're grinding gears here, people. We're getting nowhere.
We just need to integrate our systems. The FileMaker platform can help our department speak the same language.
There's only one language in business, and that's body language. Stand up. Mimic me.
Alright, I'm about to get out of here. I just wanted to get like an hour in here real quick, man. I ain't been in the studio in a couple days. I was out of town on some family shit. I just got back on today, drove up from fucking Virginia and shit. So I was really just planning on chilling, but y'all know me. I love to be in this goddamn studio, so I figured I'd come in for a little while, work on this piece. I ain't really do nothing but try to add some highlights to the bridge of his nose and his nostrils around his nose and whatnot. So I'll be back here in the morning, back to my regular schedule, guys. Peace.